Today we want to compute some descriptive statistics for a quantitative variable. We're going to compute the sample mean, the sample median, the sample variance, and the sample standard deviation. So here's some sample data, 3, 5, 2, 9, 7, and 10. And the first thing we're going to do is compute the sample mean. So the first thing is just to sum all the values up. 3 plus 5 plus 2 plus 9 plus 7 plus 10. That's 36. And then divide that sum by the sample size, which is n. So just 36 divided by 6 is 6. Let's make sure we understand the symbols here. xbar is the sample mean. Then we've got sum of the x of I. That just means add up each of the x's. And then small n is the sample size. To compute the sample median, first thing we need to do is just put the numbers in order. And then select the number in the middle. In this case, we have an even number of numbers, so the median is between 5 and 7. We'll just split the difference, and we've got 6. To compute the sample variance, we're going to first compute the deviations. That is, we're going to subtract the mean, in this case 6, from each value of x. So the x of I minus x bar, that's the deviations. 3 minus 6 is minus 3, 5 minus 6 is minus 1, and so on. Then we're going to square each deviation. So we've got the x of I minus x bar squared. We've got minus 3 squared is 9, minus 1 squared is 1, and so on. Then we're going to sum the squared deviations. 9 plus 1 plus 16 plus 9 plus 1 plus 16 is 52. This is often referred to as the sum of squares. Then we're going to divide that sum of squared deviations by n minus 1. So we've got 52 divided by 5 is 10.4. So let's look at the formula here. The s squared, that means variance. Then we're going to add this we're going to get the sum of the squared deviations. Again, that's the 52. And then divide by the sample size minus 1. Next, we're going to compute the sample standard deviation, which is pretty much the same thing, except for now we're going to take the square root of the variance. So the formula is exactly the same, except for now instead of s squared we have s, and now we take the square root. That brings things back to the original units in our problem.